Okay, folks, so welcome to Feminist Rhetorics. Looking forward to working with you guys. What I'm going to do here is kind of walk you through a little bit about what we're talking about when we talk about feminism and feminist rhetorics, and then specifically what we're going to be doing and why. Starting with bell hooks here, she says, we have to restore feminism as a political movement. The challenge to patriarchy is political and not a lifestyle or identity. We're not really talking about women power, though I am all about that. We're not talking about just women, actually. We are talking about power dynamics, and in that exploration of power is where we find the rhetoric. So I don't know if this is familiar to you, but it's certainly familiar to me. I don't identify as a feminist because I support gender equality. But feminism is about gender equality. No, I mean I support real equality. Who knows what's going on here? That's where feminist rhetoric is. That's where rhetoric is. What the hell is going on there? That's really a question we're going to keep asking ourselves throughout the term. How about these? All men are pigs? Please tell me more about how men and women are equal then. Or this bit for the Nazi. Little boy, let me give you a 20% pay cut and regulate your sperm and see if you get a little militant. Or have you seen these? Again, trying to the men and women are equal, all men are pigs thing. Thinking that they've really broken the logic. These memes are all feminists, all men are pigs. Men aren't women equal to men? Feminists, well, yeah, but actually, no, like they really tripped us up. So what the hell is going on here? I mean, we know that you're not being oppressed when another group gains the rights you've always had, and by you, we're talking about those who might be pushing back against feminist rhetorics, feminism. So it's your turn here. Pause, if you will, and this is something I'm asking you to do in the forum. Make a list of some of the words that you have heard, maybe others used to describe feminism, maybe positive ones that you've used, negative ones, and neutral ones, and share with us some of your favorite examples of how feminists and feminism have been represented in the world. Maybe some tweets, memes, articles, takedowns, repositories of feminist propaganda, feminism, things that are really inspiring, empowering, or especially since we're talking about what's really going on here, those things that are kind of baffling, like how can you be for or against feminism? And, you know, and how can you be against it? So, and also share if you have any stories like these in your own life. I do. I'll tell you a quick story about a woman called Susan. She is so strong. In fact, she's outside. We're on a parking lot, and she is pounding her foot, and she's loud. She's tough, and she says, you know, she said, I don't even know how the conversation went here, but I wasn't. But she was talking to a man I know, and whom I would also call a feminist. Um, that about how much she hates those feminists. And I said, I was just baffled. And I said, Susan, you're a feminist. And she said, I am not. I am not. I don't hate men. I'm not one of those. And she goes into some bizarre thing about art being made with menstrual blood. And I'm not somebody, she says, who wants to cut off men's members or whatever it is. So I came home and I told my brother's a feminist, my husband's a feminist. Most of the people in my family would identify as feminists. I told my husband about the story about Susan when I came home, and he said, well, I'm a feminist and I have absolutely no desire to do any of that. Yeah, because that's not what feminist means, as you know. Okay, so what's really going on? Why should everybody be a feminist? That's one of the books that I've asked you guys to get for this class. And that book was inspired by this particular TED Talk. So if you stop and click to the TED Talk below, then you can watch that and be inspired. So here's another question you might explore below in the forum. And you don't have to answer all of these are just some idea starters. How do men benefit from feminism? And if, as why men benefit from feminism, then why are they so damn mad about it? And also maybe speculate why women like Susan are so mad about it. This is Bell Hooks again. She said, The first act of violence